This is a handy little piece. Now, I bought a radiator to replace a radiator in my father-in-law's car that we were selling. It shit itself. It cracked the head of the radiator, not the motor. And it was only plastic, so I needed to go and find another one. Now, I drove around to 3 different pick-apart wreckers. I ended up going to the one in Manukau, and I got one for $68. Didn't need the cooling fans, just the radiator. Now, the radiator wasn't exact. I pointed this out to the guy at the time, and thank God I did, because he remembered me. I pointed this out to the time, and I explained to him that all I wanted to do was replace the actual cracked head over. I looked up how to replace heads on YouTube. Needed to make a whole jig to make the press down and the pressure down equally, and to do all the right little tools and bend over the bits to do it. Beside the point. What ended up happening is when I went to put it in the vise and get into doing it, I realized that it was like a centimeter narrower. So there was no way changing the head was going to work. I had gotten the wrong bit. Fair play, my mistake, honest mistake. Now, most people would just go, fuck, that's $70 down the drain. Not me. It wasn't my money. It was the father-in-law's money. I wanted to make sure I stayed in the good graces with him, and of course the in-laws. So I took it back to pick apart. All over the place. They have no refund. No refund. If you've got the wrong bit, tough fucking shit, you're not getting your money back. That is what they had plastered everywhere. Before I went to the other side of Auckland, which is a good 50-minute to an hour drive from where I live, I looked up on their website, and they did say something about a core refund policy. They also say on the website no refunds all over the place, but they do state with some things they give a refund to. So I drove to the other side, or travelled to the other side of Auckland to Manukau, and I took back the radiator that was the wrong type. I didn't need it. It was pointless to me. I could have taken it to the aluminium place and got a few bucks scrap metal possibly, but it was pointless. It served me no need, and I needed to get the right bit, and I wanted my money back. As soon as I showed up at that place, the service girl goes, oh dear, because she sees me bringing in the radiator that's I bought from them, plus the original radiator. So she knew there's a problem. So I just says, yeah, I just want my money back. I've gotten the wrong piece. I believe I have a right to a refund. End of. Oh, we don't give refunds, was the response. Oh, really? She says, but it's the wrong bit, and I'm bringing it back to refund. Well, our policy says that we don't give refunds, she says. And I said, well, on your website, it does mention refunds and something about a core refund. And she said to me at that time, oh dear, well, that shouldn't be up there anymore. So already they're admitting that their website's incorrect. She then rings the lady that controls the website and asks her to correct it, acting like she's doing the whole best interest for me to help out. Thanks for bringing that to our attention. We'll get it sorted. Bullshitting. All right, this is a game they play to make it look like you've brought something to their attention and they really appreciate it, but sorry, there's nothing they can do. So after she pointed that out, and being a tenacious, argumentative fucking asshole that I am, I decided I'm not going to wear that. And I said, well, your policy may say no refunds, but I know that the Consumer Guarantees Act 1993 section 23 states that I do have a right to ask for a refund within 7 days without question. End of. And she goes, and I said to her, would you like me to go and get the law out of my car? I've got it in the car. I can show it to you. Oh, no, there's no need for that, she says. So she says, I'll get the manager. So while she's calling the manager, I think best put on my phone and record the rest of this. Silly me. Unlike me, I hadn't actually even started recording it because I thought there wasn't going to be a problem. Silly. Anyway, so I start recording it. I go out to the car. I get my little book of folders. That has the Consumer Guarantees Act section 23 in it, which states where the consumer exercises the right to reject the goods, the consumer may choose to have either a refund of any money paid in consideration for the possession of the goods. Okay? It also says here, where a consumer cancels a contract, the supply of a service of an act. Now that's if you're getting services. But as far as goods are concerned, that section 38 is for services. Section 23 is for goods. All right? So, irrespective of any reason, I have the right to a refund. That's the law for legislation. And that overrides their fucking policy. So, I go out and get this. The manager comes around and he goes, oh, well, what kind of car are we looking for? I says, well, it's a Nissan Safiro, I think it was, or some Nissan. I forget the make. It's gone now. We sold it. And he comes out, well, how do I know the one you brought back is the same one you got yesterday? And I says, sorry, are you accusing me of being dishonest? You know, that he's trying to get out of having to give me a refund because I can't verify the part I got yesterday was the part I was bringing back today. Why else would I have a spare radiator that looks like almost identical to my original one that is marked with pink markings so they can tell it's the original, and it's not my fault they don't mark their goods while they're leaving the shop. But luckily, the South African man that I spoke to the day beforehand happened to be here. I said to the South African man yesterday, all I needed to do was change the head. They pull him around. He remembered me. What do you know? I pointed out to the head. He remembered the whole conversation. That backs me more and more. All right? He tried to say that I'd looked in the wrong model of car and the wrong... I don't give a fuck. I don't care what his excuses for trying not to give me my money back was. I had the right to a refund. I'm not discussing it. It was the wrong part. I made an honest and good faith mistake, and I wanted my money back. And guess what? In a place where there is no refunds parked everywhere, he gives the receipt. And I would like to point out, on the receipt it says, doesn't say anything about no refunds either. And if it's not written on the receipt, if it's not expressed in writing, it can be implied that I get one. And on that receipt, irrespective of all the signs, it doesn't say no refund. So he handed back the checkout girl the receipt and said, give him back his money. And I walked out of there with $68 from a place that doesn't give refunds. So, long story short, don't accept company policy as the end-all be-all. There is legislation that's there to protect you guys. If you feel like you're getting ripped off, there is generally an easy, simple explanation to get what you want back. And that is it. So that is why I carry that around. And that has worked for me on more than one occasion. Look up Henderson Dollar Dealers and a $90 pair of sunglasses that we got refunded. All right. So anyway, that's that one.